Hi, welcome to BUOR Beauty News. My name is Erica Coleman, and I'm your host. I have with me Miss Sabrina Kimble. How you doing?
Good, how are
I'm
you?
doing well. Sabrina owns a beauty school.
Yes, a
Uh,
beauty school.
what's the name of it?
It's called Pearland's Innovative School of Beauty. We've actually been open since 2014,
Okay.
and it's just an exciting time for us. A lot of energy,
Hmm.
great atmosphere. So everybody there is just really loving the culture and what we're standing for right now.
All right. So you're producing some really good stylists out of there.
We are. A lot of our students are being placed in a lot of different salons in the local area. Some of them are actually venturing out into their own entrepreneurship. So it's a really exciting time.
Okay. So you're a licensed cosmetologist.
I am.
What made you decide to do a beauty school?
I'm a licensed cosmetologist, but I also have my instructor's license.
Hmm.
And just working with people and working in salons is so many different cosmetologists that when they get out, they're not prepared. And they have to do a lot of reinventing, going to haircutting classes, hair color shows, which is good to stay abreast. But at the same time, if you can be given the education that you need to be able to go out and sustain initially,
Hmm.
I think that is very important. And I think that it's important to give your students more than just stay bored.
Okay. So
Because
so what are you giving them?
I think that you have to give them something that's going to make them competitive. I can't just say, okay, I'm going to give you a roller set and a pin curl when in actuality people aren't wearing that. Not to
Mhm.
say they aren't, but
Yeah.
I have to make sure that I'm giving them something that's going to make them competitive and enable them to be able to sustain in
Okay.
in the industry.
Yeah, and a lot of people come out of school saying that they don't have
Yeah, what it
what
takes.
it takes to really work
Yeah.
in the industry and make money. So,
And the easiest way to get discouraged is when you go out and you're in a salon and you feel like you're inferior, or you feel like you don't have what it takes to cut it.
okay,
So I want to make sure, and what we pride ourselves on is making sure that when you get out, you're confident enough to go out and obtain a career in the industry and be able to sustain. Not to say that you won't have to take hair coloring classes, and because in our industry everything is always
always
evolving.
evolving,
So
definitely.
you will definitely have to stay abreast, but at least you have what it takes to maintain in the industry.
Okay, because people typically don't stay in our industry very long.
No, they don't. They
Yeah.
don't, and a lot of it is because a lot of them haven't been taught what it takes to sustain. A lot of times people think you just stand behind a chair, but I think that in our industry, it's so much more to it. It's professionalism. It's retailing. It's upselling. It's making sure that you give an overall great experience.
Okay.
So that's what we try to relate to our students.
Okay, awesome. So we know you do the cosmetology part. What else are you guys doing there?
We do aesthetics, and aesthetics is basically where the students learn the skin analysis, the breakdown of the skin, facials, back facials, lashes, waxing, everything that's in the esthetician field. Also, we have a student instructor course, and that's where we have cosmetologists who are licensed who decide that they want to go into the educational realm of cosmetology.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're doing it over there.
Yeah, we are.
Okay,
We
and
are.
so you mentioned you guys are considering expanding.
We are. We are. I actually took the barber's book. I ordered a barber's book, and I was like, I really want to do the barber's program because we get so many men and women who come into the school and they're interested in the barber's program.
And barbers are hot right now.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so in demand. So what I did was sit down and I wrote the curriculum for it because I'm going through so much right now with so many students coming in and
Good problems.
Yeah, it's good problems.
Good
Yeah.
problems.
And so I wrote it, and it's kind of just sitting off to the side, but we're definitely going to incorporate it.
Okay. So Sabrina is one of our Beauty and the Barber Awards recipients for Beauty School of the Year. Next year she'll be Beauty and Barber. But you guys can tell why she's the recipient. I want to thank you, Sabrina,
Thank you.
for joining us and accepting the award.
Oh, yes.
We'll
I'm
see you-
honored.
Yeah, look, thank you. So guys, tune in for next session. This session was brought to you by CoLab Production House. Thanks again.